Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you'd rather, Ascendant. And if this video does not resonate, that is completely fine. You can just ignore everything that's been said. Do not let it bother you. And please do follow your intuition throughout the reading. Or if you'd like to, you can have your own interpretation of the cards that are shown. And that is also completely fine. It could be that your guides are pulling you towards a certain message that maybe I haven't picked up on. And this is a general reading, so please do take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So you have past life relationship. You've known each other before, and finances and career. Your love, finan- financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So right here you have the Three of Pentacles, the Hermit, Six of Wands. Just pull this up. Six of Wands, Queen of Wands. Then the Eight of Swords and the Sun. At the top of the deck, you've got the Knight of Cups. So with this card, I wanted to find out who this person could be. And it's likely someone who you've worked with before. So these are, because this is people working together. This is someone who's in their own, like basically it's solitary, they're alone. So you may have worked with this person on something before, and you may have worked on a project before, or maybe you've worked in the same place before. But again, if it's the case that you've met this person in this life, then you've likely worked with them before. If it's the case of a past life, then it could be that you've worked with them before, or something else. But there's either this is a past life or someone from this life who you've collaborated with. And with the Hermit card, it could be that this is someone you've met in another not dimension, but like another what do you call it, in a different, like, kind of like I'm seeing this. I sometimes see this as well, not sometimes, I got it now, that it could be, what do you call it, exploring another world, basically exploring another world. So that's a new way I've started looking at this card for just literally just now, which is interesting that I'm getting that, because usually I would say this is like someone who's exploring themselves, but this could also be like another world I'm seeing for you for this reading. It could be, for example, this is someone maybe that you've, so by that, met in your mind. So met in your mind could be in your dreams, or could be in another state of being, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I think that's all I'm seeing with this card. So someone you've met in like a dream state or another state of being. Maybe someone you've been hoping for as well. I am seeing someone who's hoping for something with this card. I'm sort of getting like unreachable, because the stairs don't lead to where the woman is. So I'm sort of seeing like unreachable. Doesn't mean that they're unreachable, but you may have met in a place that's hard to reach. So like I was saying about like kind of like another world sort of thing, or a dream world or something like that. But somewhere that's hard to reach. It could be the past. The past is hard to reach. You can't go back to the past. So yeah, it could be the past for some of you. Then with the Six of Wands, I wanted to know why they are in your readings. Why is this person in this reading? And for some of you, it's because I'm seeing that when I first saw this card, I heard I'm free. And it's similar, like, then after that, I got this card. Well, you got this card, the Eight of Swords. So this is someone who needs to free themselves from their own thoughts. So the reason why you're getting this person in your reading is likely because likely your state of mind, your state of I guess how you see things may have changed, or maybe needs to change. So being in reality, not being in like the mirror, like in the mirror, she's all bound up, and like by like it seems like a fragment of her imagination that there's all these things tying her up, when in reality she's free. She's not tied up by all these things. She could make them disappear by realizing that they aren't real, I guess. Kind of like thoughts that how your thoughts shape the world, basically. That's what I'm saying this called. Your thoughts shaping the world, and if you can change your thoughts, you can free yourself. I guess free yourself from the hermit stage. Let yourself out of this unreachable world. So although I did draw these up with specific questions, I do sometimes like to draw out information from other cards for like just a general thing. So for some of you, it's freeing yourself, especially if you're single, freeing yourself from this solitary state, from being single. Or maybe if you're in a state of mind where you find yourself constantly alone, then you are the answer, you are the key to freeing yourself. It's your mind, it's your state of mind. That's the key to freeing yourself and helping yourself to I guess releasing yourself from this energy of loneliness. And the Hermit card is Virgo energy as well, which is interesting. Um so then with back to the Six of Wands, that could also be not just because okay, the freedom thing was because her hands are out like that. So that's what made me think I'm free. Not just her hands, but this the Queen of Wands as well. The energy is like it's freedom, it's fire energy, freedom to go wherever, do it like the Page of Wands. But then you also have the Sun card again, freedom. So the Sun card and the Eight of Wands of Swords, they're very different. One's tied up again, the other one's free, and with the sun shining bright on her. So with this, I have like flame with the sun and flame here. So lots of fire energy as well, passion. So this could be someone you still maybe have lots of passion for, and if you haven't met this person yet, like in this reality, then when you do meet, there'll be great amount of passion and romance as well. The Knight of Cups. And recognition. I'm seeing someone getting recognized. Maybe they are recognizing your energy, which is why they're in this reading. So they're recognizing the difference either you've already gone through or you will be going through to embody this Queen of Wands soft energy. Doesn't mean you have to be an extrovert. That just means that you've changed your view of life and you've again feeling free from your thoughts, from any negative thoughts that may be holding you still and tying you. Because like she's bound within herself. You see her hands are close to her chest in sort of an uncomfortable way. Similarly here, her legs are close to her chest. She's closed, not closed off, but like reduced the amount of space she takes up, basically. If that makes sense. Like when your hands are out, you're taking up more space because your hands are out there, which is a sense, showing of confidence. When your body is squeezed in like that, it's a show of a lack of confidence. Or again, this one's like contemplation. So again, someone getting recognized. Maybe you're recognizing this person. Maybe they're recognizing you. Maybe someone is literally on the spotlight. So someone who is in the public eye. You have like a stage here as well. You can see the crowd's hands cheering for her. So it could be public recognition for one of you, or one of you are in the public eye, and the Queen of Wands again, that bold energy again doesn't have to mean you're an extrovert. Doesn't mean you have to be an extrovert. Just means you are embracing your own energy. See, she's holding that flame. She's embracing her own energy. And then the eight of Swords was a clarifier for the finances and career card. So any financial issues you're currently having, or financial rather than issues, this isn't about the material, but rather the mental, what should I call it? So it isn't about the issues themselves, but the effects of the issues, which the issues don't have to affect you negatively. It's your thoughts and worrying about the issues that's holding you and tying you. So those crows being the thoughts. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know how to explain. I feel like this card really embodies the energy really well of you lacking money. This is an example. Like I say someone lacking money and feeling like they are restricted, when in reality they do have freedom, and if they just change their mindset from a lack to a what's the word, abundance, then they'd feel this sun energy, this brightness, this joy for life. They'd feel less like life isn't what they'd hoped it would be, basically. But it's changing your mindset so you can change your view of life, so you can change your view of how you are. I don't know how else to explain it. Kind of like being in the now and appreciating the now, and like not letting other troubles that could happen, like what ifs or worries about what's going to happen in the future, or what's happened in the past, to tie you, especially when it comes to money, financial issues, and financial issues, not let it be a worry. So in terms of your love life, I feel like your love life will help you increase your finances somehow. Not too sure, because I dropped this card to ask how, like, what does this card have to do with your love life and this person especially. So whoever this is from your past could be someone who helps you, so either past or past life, or some unreachable place. Another way I saw this card, an unreachable place. Could be that you who is in an unreachable place. by that, maybe you're blocking yourself off from this brightness. So that sense of unreachable place. But I am seeing you finding your way, like expansion, basically expanding yourself. I guess like having all these thoughts, and then due to those thoughts, letting those thoughts shape your actions, I guess. But those thoughts are negative thoughts, so your actions are more restricted, if that makes sense. I hope that clarifies. I'm trying to like clarify this as much as I can. Then with the sun, so this person will likely change your view of life or bring you this brightness, because there is a lot of fire energy. So maybe from this relationship your view of life changes, or you're just embracing, like having more passion. That passion kind of lights you up, I guess. Or helps you, or maybe this person teaches you how to free yourself. Or through this person you find ways to free yourself, to change your views of life, basically. To not look at that reflection and to look at reality, because remember, she's her eyes are blindfolded, so she can't see what's real and what's not, basically. But in reality she can, and that reality is also her intuition. So I'm seeing also saying this, let your intuition guide you, if that makes sense. So then Knight of Cups, so romance, romanticizing, dates, love letters, love messages. And then you have the Four of Cups. So the universe, I'm seeing, has offered you something, but you are refusing it. And it could be that the universe is offering you, it could be emotional support. It could be joy. I'm seeing the universe offering you joy. There's like a rainbow coming out of that pot. So the universe is offering you joy, emotional support, maybe even love. Like there's quite a few things that this could be, but the universe is offering you something, but you're ignoring it or you're not noticing it. Because even in here, the similar pose and they're both looking away. So there's something you're not noticing, something you're not realizing that the universe is trying to show you. Or it could be that you're ignoring this thing. Either you're not realizing it or you're ignoring it. I'm not too sure what it is. I could try like pulling up a clarifier, but I don't know. Because like this is a general reading, so I'm not sure, because this could be lots of different things. Could even be multiple things. And since this is a general reading, like I don't know if you're like, you know what I mean. It's a general reading, so it might not come up for everyone. So 10 of Swords, everyone's will be different, basically. 10 of Swords under that, so worries, thinking negatively again. I'm seeing this as seeing the negatives and those negatives deterring you, rather than looking at the whole thing or trusting your intuition. So let's say you want to go out somewhere, but because you feel like you need to save money, or I mean, if you do need to save money, that's fine. But maybe because you want to go out somewhere, you want to do something, because of your thoughts about money, you're not doing it. Instead of just trusting the universe, if that makes sense. That's an example though. Remember, like bend this to your own situation. Yeah. Then you have the Four of Pentacles. So for some of you, it's about saving money. Maybe some of you need to save money. Then you have the World. So getting what you want. Then you have the Chariot, things moving quick. Then the Devil, addictions. And I'm seeing this as addictions to negativity, addictions to negative thinking. Eight of Wands, so messages, quick movement. You have the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, so things are moving very quickly. Things are moving ahead, full speed ahead, and you likely don't have control, because this person is up here. So I'm seeing this. I do sometimes see this as someone who doesn't really have much control over it. Once you set those wands out, they're off and going, and you can't change their direction. Then you have Justice. So I'm seeing this as do yourself justice. Then Two of Wands. So someone who's unable to, like again, that lack of freedom, who's stuck inside. Then Ten of Cups, so emotional happiness, joy. So again, that sun energy that this person may bring you. Then Two of Swords, again, not being sure which one to choose, being conflicted because of your thoughts causing conflict. Not outside sources, but yourself being your own source of conflict. Then you have the Two of Cups. So contracts, relationships, marriage, could be soul contracts for some of you, relationships coming. And then from this deck, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So it could be this sort of control you're trying to have, but you need to let go. And the Justice card as well, to let go of control issues. So then reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. This could be the one, you already met the romantic partner you seek. At the bottom of the deck, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work, in your love life, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And then codependency, addictions are affecting your love life. Last one, keep an open mind. So that is that for you. Hopefully this did resonate. If it didn't, that is completely fine. If you'd like to, you can like, share, comment, or subscribe.